All right, time for another fibble. This is the game that's just like Wordle, but on every row, one of the clues is a lie. They're starting us with CLASP. Interesting. I want the S to be true. I'm thinking maybe like SL something, and then it'd have to be new letters. We could do something like sling. That's not terrible. Okay, well, one of the S's is a lie, so we know the L's, the gray L's are true. I'm kind of thinking, again, S, and then do the G somewhere else. Or we could even do like end with GS. And then we could do like an AGS. That's not terrible. Brags, maybe? Okay, well, one of the G's is a lie, so we know the gray S's are true. So this is the lie up there. Okay. Which means this is true. All right, so can we do something with a B and a G, but the B not at the beginning? I'm trying to, if you're not familiar with these puzzles, what I'm trying to do is repeat as many letters as possible in order to find contradictions, like I just did with the G's here gave us the S, and so that's how we can identify lies. Otherwise, it's hard to learn too much if you're getting lots of grays. If you get lots of yellows and greens, then you can do other methods. But anyways, so Gobi Desert. No. I can't do. Oh, not group. We want a B, not a P. That was the group, but something like gobble, but that's too long. Globe? Globe. We can't do the L though. That almost works if it wasn't for the L. Huh. Okay, so maybe I can't do the G and the B. Well, we could do no, we can't. I was gonna say we could do GR, but we can't because if the R, the G and the R can't both be lies in Brags. So if we do the G, then we can't do the R. If we're doing a G, then we need an I or an N, but not both. So you can't do like given. Oh, but if we're doing a G, we need to have the B. Right. Because the G would be the lie in Brags, so we'd have to have a B, and I couldn't think of anything. Can we do something, forget about the G, let's do something that ends in RB. We'll assume the G is the lie in sling. What would that be? I can think of some four-letter words like verb, but something ORB? Well, we could do throb. Throb's pretty good. Okay, well, one of the R's is a lie, one of the B's is a lie. Everything else has to be true, because that has to be the two lies on those two rows. So now we know the G is the lie. All we're getting is grays. Man, this is ridiculous. Okay, so if there's the R there, then there's also a B somewhere. And it can't be first. So there's either the R and a B or neither. If there's no R or B, what would we have left? It would just be U and E for vowels, maybe a Y. Something like Duffy would work, but I don't want to do the double. Well, sometimes double letters can be good. Well, for that matter, we could do fuzzy. Because sometimes in this puzzle, doing a double letter or an unusual letter can be a good thing because of, if one of the Z's comes up, yellow or green, it's a good chance it's the lie. I don't know. Let's try that. The other strategy isn't working very well for me. Let's go with fuzzy. Okay. Now, what are the odds that Z is true? Well, I mean, so you'd have the one Z and not the, well, no, we'd have to have a lie. Ooh, we could do a double Z, but see, then it's gonna almost for sure have a Y at the end, right? You're not gonna do UZZ and not a Y. So this can't be the lie, I don't think. I think that's gotta be true. Is it possible that this is true? I mean, it's possible. It's unlikely. That's most likely to be the lie. I'm just gonna assume that's the lie for now because it's the most likely to be the lie. Which means the U is true. There's no Y. What is this going to be? We still don't know about the R and the B. It's possible that it's UR. We have a B. Something like, suburb, urban, or something like that, but it can't be that. The B can't be first, but it could be fourth or fifth. Is there something like this? Not that I know of. Herb something? But what's going to come at the end? An E? That's not very good. I don't think it's good. I don't think there's going to be an R or a B. Because we know either the U or the Z is true. Right? One of those two has to be true, at least, if not both. So, and if the Z is true, the R is the lie. Clearly, they can't both be true. And I don't think UR is going to work with a B. So, I'm going to say this is the lie, true, lie, true. I'm going to say that that's true. Okay. So, if the Z is the lie, now all we have is new letters. But what? We're running out of possibilities here. What could we possibly have? Well, could there be a Z? If we did, we'd have to have... If the U and the Z were both true, you'd have to either have an F or a Y. But this is going to need another Z. And I don't know what would come... An E? No. I think the Z's got to be the lie. Q! Of course, Q! You have the U second, you always got to think about the possibility of a Q at the beginning. Q. Ah, it was Q. All right, well, very interesting. I mean, I should have thought of that when I was getting so many grays, because, of course, that only has 3 letters, and one of them's a Q. Fuzzy ended up being a good guess. Sometimes that Z thing, it comes up green, and you're like, what are the chances that that's true, So, very interesting. All right. Well, let me know how long it took you to join the queue today, and if you were a little fuzzy on how the lies were working, or maybe you had a good solve and you want to brags about it in the comments. Either way, let me know how it went, and be sure to subscribe for more.